welcome back to episode 7. And we're starting off this episode. We have finished up our lower level, almost finished up our lower level. Still have a few lines of cobble to put in. And while we've been down here, slime have been just spawning like crazy. This was from a couple of medium-sized ones and one big ones, and as you can see, these guys are just all over me. And we probably have close to 2 stacks of slime balls right now, I think. Let me kill these guys off and we'll go check. I've been throwing them in this chest over here. So no, we got a little over a stack. So not quite as much as I thought we had. So all we like is this corner right here, throwing in these blocks, and then our starter pad. We'll call this our starter pad. This is going to be where we start. I think I want to go ahead and work on building a house, just a couple of little houses maybe, just for storage and to put my bed in down here, just to start getting a feel of what we want it to look like down here. If more people join in the realm and want to help, we'll start laying out a couple of places for them to build their houses, set up like little bases, and then we'll decide where we want to go from there. But I'm going to finish filling this in, and I think today what we want to really work on is, first of all, getting the nether wart filled in. We haven't quite got down one side of those soul sand lines yet. I think we're almost to the end of one, so that'll be a line of 64, but that stuff grows really slow. You can't bone mill it and make it grow any quicker like you can some of the other crops. So once the nether wart grows up, we're going to work on trading that out for iron ingots. That way we can start making up all of the hoppers that we need for the smelter. I really want to get the smelter going. That's the next major accomplishment I want to get. And once we do that, we can start converting cobble into stone, smooth stone. We can convert stone bricks into cracked stone bricks. I really like them in this texture pack. Never really told you guys, the texture pack is the natural texture pack. I've always played in this just about every world, every realm I've played in. I think my very first world I played in was on just the standard Minecraft texture pack. But I found this natural one when I started my own world for the first time, and I really like it, and I've always played in it. Why I use the natural texture pack? Because one of my viewers, Katie, hi Katie, said that I'm going to confuse all the noobs by using this texture pack. Well, I think the only person that is confused may be Katie. Because, Katie, you are a noob. I'm just kidding. No, I understand where she's coming from. Most people are used to watching Minecraft in the regular, just vanilla texture pack, and I could understand where some people could look at certain things like the crafting table, furnaces, different things, and be confused if you've not used different texture packs. However, if you go out on the Minecraft store, there's so many different texture packs now, it's not even funny. And they just released new skins yesterday, so kids, check with your parents. Adults, go check it out. People who don't care, just ignore it. But there are lots and lots of different texture packs out there. There's fantasy, Chinese, Greek mythology, there's some cartoon ones, there's geez, I don't even know anymore. It's been so long since I've looked. Like, as I said, I use this natural texture pack because it's what I like. It's what I'm used to. And going back to plain old vanilla now, I don't know if I could do it. It looks so, I want to say so cartoonish, but it's not actually cartoonish. It's just plain. So I think I'm going to stick with the natural texture pack. Sorry, Miss Katie, but I like it. You noob. The other series that I'm going to be starting up, it's a realm where we're recruiting people in to check them out. Maybe down the road, a group of us that's played together for a while, we're going to start our own series, and that map we're using to recruit new players in, to check out their build styles, to see how actually committed they are to the world. Just, you know, check them out, see if they're worthy to join us, so to say. I know that's a little, see if they're worthy. Of course they're worthy. I mean, we just want to get people that are going to be committed to helping, and it's going to enjoy playing with us, and it's going to fit into the world good. But that realm has the BD Craft, I want to say the BD Craft HD texture pack, and it's kind of growing on me. It's a different look than what what I normally am used to. I'm getting a little off track here. I can't place torches and talk at the same time. Cannot multitask. And in case you guys are wondering, once again, not a professional Minecrafter at all. So I'm going to stop talking while I'm placing stuff, because I seem to get very confused very easily. And so we've got the pad finished out now. We're going to wait for the nether wart to grow up, see if we can get it scattered about so we can start getting those iron ingots. And in the meantime, I think I want to go ahead and set up an area to do some fishing in, and I will show you why. While we were waiting earlier for the nether wart to grow so we could start spreading it down that one line, we actually went right beside the sugarcane with a fishing pole and just did a little fishing. Probably spent 20 minutes, maybe not quite 20 minutes, just fishing right over there. We were standing right here just fishing down in that little hole there. And what we got was 3 pufferfish, 5 salmon, 2 bones, a pair of leather boots, 10 cod, and we got a book. Our first enchanted book that we fished out, and it's Frostwalker. Frostwalker will do no good on a Skyblock map. Why, Minecraft? Why? 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 Well, it may come in handy sometime down the road. I just don't know. So as you can see, we've got the nether wart going down just about to the end. It started out, it was about right here. We worked it all the way down. We've just got about 10 more blocks to go. And last episode I said I came out about 52 blocks. But this is actually closer to 72 blocks, because each line of soul sand is 64 blocks. We have 5 on the back, and I believe we have 4 on the front here. Kind of took down some of this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's about 72 blocks. I don't know why I said 52. I'm sure some of you might have caught that. You might have said, well, he said 52, then he turned around and said he had 6 rows of 64 blocks, and the math didn't add up. So sorry about that, guys, but told you guys before, not good at the maths, not a professional Minecrafter. So we're going to get into the episode. While we're waiting on that, where did you come from, Mr. Creeper? Where did you come from, Mr. Creeper? Can mobs spawn on soul sand? I didn't think they could spawn on soul sand. Maybe they can. Oh, maybe it's dark down in between here because I've got the torches blocked off. So, while we're waiting for the nether wart, maybe we should go ahead and raise this up. I've got half slabs here, so nothing can spawn there. Probably going to raise these up so on a half slab, they won't be halfway down in the ground. So we'll get that going, and stick around, we'll be back with more. I mean, really, guys? I'm trying to get some work done here. Could you maybe think about calming down a little bit? I don't have any food for you. Just go away. I honestly think we could spend the whole episode just harvesting slimes. They're all over the place. They won't leave me alone. Just, come on, guys. Go, guys, calm down. And with that, that gets us to well over 2 stacks of slime balls. We will never, ever need the slime balls Never. There's another one. Already another one has spawned. We'll have more slime balls than we know what to do with. Let's just take a minute to enjoy the sunset. Alright, so I think I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the smelter in this area here. That way, as we trade for cobble, as we know, the melons... Hello, Mr. Creeper. Let's go ahead and take care of him before he messes some stuff up. I have a dark spot there. I just realized I have a dark spot there. There you go. These are half slabs. Let's light this up. There we go. Maybe that'll stop mob spawns. But as we know, our melon trade is the best for cobblestone that we found so far. So we can come up, gather up our melons, come over, trade out, throw them right in the smelter. The smelter will smelt them up, and we will build a item elevator down into a storage system. And that way, anything up here, if you want to go and grab some wood, break it down into charcoal, right in the smelter. I can't think of anything else we'd want to do right now, other than once we get the stone out of the smelter, we'll want to smooth stone it. So we'll have to throw it back in the smelter to smelt it to smooth stone. If we make stone bricks and we want cracked stone bricks, which we do because I really like those, we'll have to throw it back in the smelter. So maybe we can make a return line so when we get stuff out down there, we can take what we want, the stuff that we want to smelt again, throw it in a return line, bring it up, and throw it back into the system so it'll smelt and then come back down. Kind of an ambitious project for me, but I think I can pull it off with the water stream elevators. Shouldn't be a big deal, but we'll go ahead and start laying out the foundation for the smelter. We still have got to gather up all of the furnaces. I'm going to do it fairly simple. I'm not going to get complicated with a bunch of repeaters, capacitors, and all that. I'm going to do a very simple, just straightforward. Throw it in a minecart with a chest. It'll go along, drop everything in the hoppers, and come back. I'm all about simple. You know, we could do one of those big complicated ones, but they tend to break and things get clogged up. And the design that I'm going to do, you'll see it. It's very easy. If you put something in the wrong minecart and it goes into the wrong end of the furnace, it's very easy to just walk along, take it back out, and unclog it. So we'll get that done while we're waiting on our nether wart to keep growing so we can start gathering up some of the iron ingots. We'll probably hit the melons a few more times when we get full. We're just about full there, so we'll keep going and we'll be back. So while I was laying down the pad for the smelter, earlier when I was recording, I heard a skeleton, but I wasn't quite sure where he was at. So I had made the second turn down here, and as I turned, I noticed he was down there. We all know what happened the last time I saw a skeleton and didn't take care of him right away. But the problem is, we've only got one arrow. I looked through all my chests and I've only got one arrow, so I'm going to try to take him out. But he's blocked by those two blocks back there. So even if I shoot him, he won't fall off of that block. I definitely don't want to come around this corner and have him shoot me and knock me off. That would mean our 4th death of the server, and we do not want that. So we're going to try to take him out with one arrow and see what we can make happen here. And go. Oh no. So now I've got to try to figure out how to get more arrows. I just remembered, after our trip into the nether, we actually had some flint because we wanted to leave some flint and steel in the nether in case the portal got blew out. So we're going to go grab that flint, make us up a couple arrows, and we'll come back and see if we can take care of that guy. And just as I came through the nether portal there was a skeleton and a witch. I have no way to take care of the witch. and I don't want to get into a sword fight with that pigman so close. Go away, dude. Here we go. Go over the side. Go over the side. There you go. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yes, there is our flint. Gonna leave a couple pieces. Go ahead and grab these sticks while we're here. Did we put anything over here? No, we're still empty there. Alright, now that we've got our flint, let's go grab a couple feathers. We've got some sticks. Oh, no gas. No, no, no gas. No gas, no gas. Later, dude. One feather. Can we do this with 4 arrows? We'll find out. Because I really don't want to just die from that skeleton. Especially since I know he's there now. That would just be horrible. I'm sure Katie would laugh at me for dying in such a stupid way also. There you go, dude. See ya. That wasn't so bad. Now that he's taken care of, we're going to go ahead and finish laying this out, and we'll be back. Just no, guys. Go away, guys. Just no. No. Leave me alone. What is going on? Where are the mobs suddenly coming from? There's 2 skeletons there, 1 skeleton there. Where are they spawning at? There's another one. Where are you guys coming from? I'm really glad we have armor now. But I need to know where these guys are coming from. I had just went to make some extra torches because I know we probably have got a dark spot right here. But I don't think they had time to spawn and move all the way around there. And this really shouldn't be. I'm going to put a couple of torches on top of these. These are half slabs. Those are whole blocks, but we've got plenty of torches. Are they wandering in from out there somewhere? I don't know. I'm telling you, I've got to get a handle on the mob situation. Oh, and by the way, our grass finally made it over to the animal pen. So we can now take up this line of grass, put everything back like it was, and we'll have plenty of grass once this spreads out. First, we got to take care of... No, there you go. Where did this guy go? And he's jumping on my... At least we have more arrows now. And a couple of bows. Guys, I just realized something. Our animal villagers actually trade iron ingots for eggs. And as you can see, we have a lot of eggs. So let's grab some eggs. Let's run over and see how many iron ingots we can get for this many eggs. There's a good chance that we won't have to wait for the nether wart to grow because we'll probably get enough iron ingots from these guys to go ahead and get that smelter going. So let's see what the trade is. The way I remember it was a pretty decent trade. So, 1 for 1. Can't beat that. So we may have to get a second chicken farm going. Definitely are racking up on the iron ingots. I just walked over, looked in to see how many eggs we had, and it just hit me that I remember seeing this guy traded for eggs. So what did we get there? 3 stacks plus 16. I think we have another stack somewhere already. We need 16, 32. We're going to need at least a stack and a half of hoppers, I believe. Let me go ahead and gather up all the materials, get our hoppers made. I'll have to chop down some trees for wood to make the chest. And, guys, we may get this smelter made today. So I'll be back. Every time I look at those 3 torches, it just reminds me of the first death, which I could have easily have avoided if I'd have just ran away from the ghast instead of trying to smack the fireball back at him. The other 2 may be even worse because I saw the skeleton, could have taken out the skeleton, and chose not to. One thing I have noticed is we've went several nights without sleeping, and there's no phantoms. So, yay for no phantoms on this map, because could you imagine being out on a ledge trying to build and phantoms swooping down out of the sky on you? That would be bad. So we've got our furnace array going here. Smelter, furnace array, whatever you want to call it. We've got 16 furnaces. This is expandable. In order to expand it, you just put a couple of spaces between and you start the next row of furnaces, and then you put a redstone block in between so it doesn't touch this hopper or touch the next hopper. So you actually need 3 blocks. I said a couple, but you need 3 blocks. You put that redstone in the middle and it will continue the minecart, because what happens here is on this end we'll have a load station. We'll have a load station here for the minecart. It'll go around and go across these hoppers on the top. Then we'll have a load station here for the fuel, and it'll go across there. And as it goes down and comes back, it'll evenly distribute everything through the furnaces. So still got a stack of ingots, so have to go chop some more trees and get more chests. And we'll be back. Come on, baby chicken. Papa needs some iron ingots. Baby chicken. There we go. Baby chicken, yay. 2 baby chickens. 3 baby chickens, yay. So what I'm doing is I'm building up more chickens. You can see I've got a good bit in here, because I think going the way of trading eggs for iron ingots, I think that's going to be a lot quicker than the nether wart. So we're going to keep trading up. We've almost got the smelter ready to go. We've got to lay in some tracks, do the mine carts, and we'll be ready to fire it up and see how it's going to work. So don't go away. So I just noticed while I was trading up the eggs for the iron ingots, when I got done, he got the little swirlies like he was resetting. So I went back in and looked, and he has unlocked some additional trades. There's the clock, glass, although we've got to start trapping some villagers and getting them ready to trade with so we can get emeralds. I don't know how else we would get emeralds. But he also has a Luck of the Sea 1 book and a Fire Protection 4 book, which will be good going into the nether. That'll be good when we get ready. We can combine some of the books and get a Luck of the Sea 3. That'll help us with our fishing. And we've got to remember, this guy actually gives us XP when we trade with him. We haven't traded a lot here. There's a name tag. Wow, some of those are fairly expensive. We haven't traded a lot with him. Hopefully he'll unlock some additional trades also once we trade with him a few times. Wait, do you need... one more. Oh no, I forgot you need redstone for powered rails. Well, I guess that's going to put that on hold for now. We can go ahead and finish out most of the superstructure. But it looks like before we go any further, we're going to have to start figuring out a way to get redstone. Either by trapping some zombie villagers and turning them into clerics. Or maybe we can... We saw a couple of witches. We saw that witch in the nether earlier. Maybe we can create a mob grinder. Maybe we can do some kind of mob grinder and get some witches in it. And maybe get a little bit of redstone like that. We only need 5 or 6 pieces to get this thing going. But I really would like to get the thing going. So let's go ahead and we'll start laying the rails out. Really disappointing. I don't know why I forgot we need redstone for powered rails. Yes, Katie, I know. Total noob move. Never said I wasn't a noob. I just said you're a noob too. Okay, so I have got to figure out where these mobs are coming from. They always seem to be right around in this area. I've looked. I don't think we have any dark spots. So it's got to be somewhere in the farms. So are they spawning where there's no melons? Are they spawning on these dirt pads where there's no melons? That's the only thing I can think of. There's melon seeds where he may have spawned and try to get out jumping. So we've got to light up these farms a little better. I think I'll go get some of my glowstone and put them up in the leaves to see if we can't light up this enough. I thought these torches would carry over, but maybe the leaves are blocking out the light. Not quite sure where they're coming from. I just don't like turning around and there's zombies are drowned, especially creepers, skeletons, and all that stuff just standing there. It's bugging me and I can't figure out where they're coming from. Alright, so we've got some regular rails laid in, and what we'll do is try to figure out what's going on with the mobs. We're going to try to figure out how to get some redstone to get powered rails to get this thing going, because what we're going to do is we're going to put powered rails right at the beginning, and then we're going to go back here and put powered rails at the end. So these will be powered rails to here, and that will be powered rails to there. We'll throw a lever on here to activate the powered rails. It should be enough to push them down. May have to go out one more and get 3 powered rails. Same with this, we may have to go out a little further and get 3 powered rails. But that should be enough to push the minecarts down and then push them back so we can activate the hopper. We just got to figure out how to get the redstone. Witches, villager trading. That's the only way I know how to get redstone. You guys know any better ways? Any other ways to get redstone? Let me know. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. Cut it a little short today just because the rest of the videos have been so long. I definitely don't want to bore you guys. I don't want the videos to run too long. I want you to watch them and enjoy them and get something out of them. So we're going to go ahead and end it here today. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. We've got the smelter to finish. We've got down below to keep going on. We've got to get our nether wart growing up. Figure out where the mobs are coming from. That is the biggest thing right now. I've got to figure out where those mobs are coming from. So we're going to work on some things next episode. It'll probably be just a little bit scattered. We're going to try to get the mob thing going to get the redstone, unless you guys can put in the comments another way to get redstone that I've completely forgotten about, because as you know, not a professional Minecrafter at all. So until the next episode, you guys enjoy. See you around. I know. Bye, everybody.